absolute insane winter storms we got, this poor little bird, okay, was not able to get to its food. Just to demonstrate, our bird feeder fell. It was a lot. This winter's been a lot. Hello. Late upload for the year, but wow, January was a rough one. We got hit by so many winter storms back to back, and somehow during every winter storm, I had somewhere to go, somewhere to be. So your girl was out of the house in this stormy weather. Like, this is the most active January I've probably had, but the weather's calmed down. The year is finally, I think I finally feel settled in, ready to start the year a month later, because that's how it be. But in this vlog, I'm gonna include some footage of just some stuff from Christmas. I don't have too much that I'm gonna be putting from Christmas, just because it was a lot of like family and friend time, and I don't want to put like, you know, private family clips in there. But I had my first Christmas feast. It was delectable. It was so nice, and I drank and ate so much that in January I decided to cut out sugar, and I succeeded. For January I only had sugar twice, and that was because once we were at cottage, and it was just one of those things. But I was very mindful of how much I was eating. And the second time, my neighbor gave me some homemade cookies, and I'm not gonna say no to that. So I also cut out drinking for the most part. At cottage, I did drink a little bit, but other than that, no wine. And we're officially in February. So in February, I'm kind of gonna loosen up, but I'm gonna be doing a low sugar and, maybe minimal drinking. Let's see how that goes, because also Valentine's Day is around the corner. But yeah, January was social, rough, everything in between. I also got a walking pad. So the walking pad has been serving me well, just because I'm not going to be going on walks outside. Other than that, I'm going to include some footage of what I've been up to. The cottage. Again, I'm not going to be including footage from the cottage itself, just because, those are private clips of like people, and I'm not going to do that. But kind of how it was when we got there and all that good stuff. I saw my first woodpecker in real life, incroyable, honestly. Other than that, I think there's a little bit of a lot of internal dialogue going on, because I feel like I don't want to flatline, and this is kind of the decision-making process where I need to be really mindful of that, just in terms of, career as well as personal growth and the kind of things I want to be doing. One thing I am focusing on for personal growth this year is definitely less screen time, more books, more art, more consuming human-made art as well as human conversations. If you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen that I became obsessed with Person of Interest. Started that in December, finished it recently. Best TV show along with The Americans. It's so insightful, so relevant to what's happening today. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. I'm thinking of doing like literally like a video essay of like the things that I learned and that I think are useful for people to know, even if you didn't watch the show. But on a different note, how cute is my outfit? I'm trying to find somewhere I can place my little outfit. It's inspired by Maya Hawke in the Stranger Things finale. I love this top. I've had it for so long, and I've come so close to throwing it out because I have not worn it since my trip to Bali. Thank God I never did. Something always stopped me. So glad I never did, because Maya Hawke's outfit, simple, cool girl chic. I love it. Overall, it's a little bit of tomboy with this feminine off the shoulder girly top. She kept it minimal with the accessories, but I am wearing a pair of earrings. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video for how December and January were. Slow, but also active and full of storms. So let's get into it. Before I go though, I just quickly gotta show this sick necklace I got during the Zara sale. And I'm not a necklace girl, okay? But I could not pass up this gothic, beautiful necklace. It has little skulls on it. It's so beautiful. I love it. And this top I'm wearing is also Zara with the embellishments. Stunning. Okay. Ever since we went to Portugal and I saw the girls there wearing faux fur, I also need to get faux fur. So this is my coat that I got from Mango. And the fur is removable and it's really cute and warm enough for right now. Yeah, this is the fit. On the ways, we're going to get some Vietnamese food and then we're gonna go watch Book of Mormon. Yeah, it smells really good.
Do you want lime on your
Wait. That's opinion so far?
Good. No, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. How are you?
It's funny. Okay, quick little outfit to run some errands. We're also dancing in the background. Anyways, my jeans are Gap, and this sweater I got for Black Friday from Roots. It is so warm and so pretty and so cute. And my hat I also got during Black Friday at Roots. This is my first Roots purchase ever, and I'm a fan. And I'm wearing just some white running shoes. These jeans are so up my alley because they're flared, just like how I like them. But yeah, we're gonna go grocery shopping and that's what we're up to. And my hair is air drying and I discovered a great new shampoo, but we'll talk about that later.
Salvation Army. Salvation Army.
Where? Oh, the bells. Yeah. Guys, I am so tired. Basically I got back last night and I am exhausted, and it's December 21st. I'm at the mall. It's basically the evening, but I have some Christmas shopping to do, which has never been a problem for me because honestly, like, long story, but this year I actually have some Christmas gifts to buy and I'm so excited for it. All like every Christmas what I like to do is kind of like not give but do something else, like kind of private, which I don't want to get into because honestly not everything is for social media consumption, which is fine. I'm still going to be doing that. I know I'm saying a whole bunch of nothing, but I am basically going to be doing what I usually do, plus partaking in some gift giving, which I'm super excited about. So it's so cute. I've always wanted to do this, but I've always wanted to be a part of a community, okay? Who doesn't want to be a part of a community? And that's really hard when you are in, like, you know, in a city type of lifestyle. I'm not in a city type of lifestyle. I'm in the suburbs. But like, if you live in North America near a big city, you know what it's like. People like to keep to themselves. Community is not really a big thing. And I think especially with the newer generation and social media, like, it's even less of a thing, and it sucks. It really does suck. And I think community is one of those things that money cannot buy, and it's priceless. All this to say that my neighbors are so damn cute and sweet, and I've always seen this in the movies, but I've never had the privilege to experience it. But whenever I see them, they make small talk, and we like get to like like, you know, like kind of like geeky together. And they went to Italy a few months ago, so they came back with some coffee, invited me into their house to try some Italian coffee. They're genuinely so sweet and so easy to talk to, and just like good vibes. Like I always feel good after talking to them. And for Christmas, I wasn't here, but they made some homemade Christmas cookies and brought it to our house, which is so cute and sweet, and I've never had that. And I'm like, yes, hell yes. Like, I really want to build this relationship. So I also want to like get them something thoughtful, just like something small for Christmas. It just feels like that cute Christmas, or not cute Christmas, sorry, that cute neighborhood vibe that you used to see in like the 90s, early 2000 movies. But I've never had that actually. Like usually, like for when it comes to neighbors, a lot of times like I don't even know who my neighbors are. So I am extremely grateful for this. And I also need to buy some stocking stuffers as well as gifts, because I'm gonna be going to my first Christmas dinner at my fiance's house. My fiance is Christian, but usually we've never been able to do that because we were a COVID couple, so obviously that was off the table. And then after COVID ended, we became a long distance couple, and usually he was never home for Christmas Day itself because he was usually working around the holidays. So we're going to be celebrating Christmas with his family, and I'm going to my first Christmas dinner, so I want to definitely take some, you know, gifts, like just like thoughtful gifts, if I can find something. So I'm at the mall, it's evening time, I have a shit ton to do. I also want to get those Uniqlo heat tech layers for myself, because listen, I'm a miserable cow every winter, and most of the times it's because I'm so cold and I refuse to bundle up. I hate wearing layers, but apparently these heat tech layers are miraculous, so I definitely want to get them so I can stop being a miserable cow. I think I'm at a point where I need to work with the winter time rather than against it and making myself suffer, which is what I've been doing, and it's never worked. So we're not going to be a miserable cow this time around, and we're gonna buy things that can make our lives easier. So I definitely want to look into that. And then what else? I think that's it. I'm going to be going home after I hopefully have a successful shopping trip. And I also want to put up my Christmas towns, the Lemax Christmas towns. If you know, you know, but I'll show you once that's also done. So today's kind of a long evening, long night, and it's a Sunday, and I am working tomorrow, so like, oh my god, it's gonna be a lot. But whew, my eyes are also like so puffy right now because like I slept a lot, but like I'm just so tired. But let's get going into the Christmas cheer. Okay, so this is in a size medium. The buttons are very flimsy. One popped off as I was doing it, and one's already missing. I do like the vibe of it, but definitely waiting for a sale.
Where are you?
Whew. Damn, that was like a workout. First of all, oh my god, people who walk slow and it's so crowded. But anyways, finished my shopping. I still need to get, I think, maybe one or two more stocking stuffers, but I think I did well with the gift. And for my neighbors, I got them a really cute ornament from Chapters, and I think that way I can make it like a tradition to get them like an ornament to add to their tree every year. I don't know, I love that because I also collect sentimental ornaments, so I think I'm projecting a bit. And then I got the heritage version of the Clue game to take to my fiance's house, and it's gorgeous, stunning, stunning, stunning. And then what else? Oh yeah, I got the Uniqlo heat tech for myself plus my fiance. Got this really cute trench that's you know, not resistant, but like it's like a rain trench coat that I got from Winners, which I might return, I'm not really sure. It's like it's the sister company of, I don't know if it's Macaj or whatever, but it was a hefty discount. I got a G.W. Anderson crop button up from Uniqlo as well, which I'm super excited about because I've been wanting those for like over a year, but I was not willing to spend that much, but it was on sale today, so unfortunately I spent quite a bit of money, which whatever. If I didn't save it till last minute, maybe I could have been better, but as always, I am extremely last minute. So these are the prices we pay. December 26th, on a different snowstorm of the year, we decided to venture out to see if Ralph would like anything for one of his wedding outfits. So here we are, literally trekked through the storm. Ralph did say yes to the outfit. It's actually the place where we all got our outfits, and then we hung out with some of our friends, and drove back home. It was a lot, not gonna lie.
No vlog until safety.
Woo! Cottage time! Oh no, it's just focusing on me.
Put your seatbelt on first.
I
You can take your vlog,
am.
whatever. There's lots of driving to do.
Yeah,
You
but
have like 2.5 hours.
I can only wear
And
sunglasses
we gotta
right
go to the
now.
El Studio.
What's my brain?
Oh, literally.
It's giving cottagecore.
Can you put your...
What are you looking forward to this cottage? Today is the coldest day. What? In the...
Today Ontario is going to be the coldest place on earth.
And today's the day we're going to cottage. And this week has been so windy, so cold, so snowy, and that's when Ralph drove back.
Temperature will be the coldest in the last like 80 years.
Love that
Yellow
for
watch
us.
winter storm may affect your route.
Yeah. Oh, it's 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Yeah, what's the overtime gonna take?
It's not bad.
So you take
An hour more.
It's a lot. Actually, it's like 7 minutes more.
Oh my god, did we just giggle the same? Yeah, we did. We chuckled
But,
the same.
oh.
So these roads are not for the weak, aka me. Canadian winters are definitely not for people like me because Ralph is driving and we're following traffic and we're in the leftmost lane and the visibility right now is terrible too, by the way. This is what it looks like, okay? And you see this barrier, so that's the traffic going this way and we're going this way. The car in front of us
This guy right here, actually.
swerves to the middle lane now, and we're like, okay. Immediately we see headlights approaching us, so there's a car going full speed in the wrong direction approaching us, and that's why the car swerved. And now Ralph also swerved quickly, and thank god there were no cars beside us, but like it had to be a quick little zoomy and it's zero visibility. There's snow on the
We
ground.
lost control. We like basically drifted out of the way and then drifted back.
That was fucked though. The car, it's not like the car like stopped and realized it was making, the car is coming on into the wrong traffic way and is going at full speed onto cars going in their direction.
I want to ask this guy, like, dude, what the fuck was that?
That was good. So this guy in front of
I cannot
us.
believe that just happened.
This guy in front of us.
It's the same car.
It's the same car, but he had great reaction.
Well,
so
he
we
literally
saw
went
him.
sideways, and I'm like, oh shit, did he lose control? And then, oh shit, there's literally headlights coming towards them.
And not like slowly or with their hazards on. It's driving towards us.
Like from the moment we saw headlights to accident, it was probably less than 1 second that we had, honestly.
And I was like,
I want to pull up to this guy to be like, yo, you good? Because he recovered pretty well too.
yeah.
And we actually were okay.
Can you, like, I'm glad he did, and he had a quick reaction, because can you imagine, like, I don't know what it would be like if it was just, if we didn't have his warning.
Well, we would have had to do that, and that would have been ridiculous. 'Cause
Yeah.
At least he kind of, imagine when like we were talking for a second.
That's why I stopped talking. Yo, we were having a serious conversation. I literally stopped, and I have been quiet for the last, like, 40 minutes.
Imagine I looked at you in that like
No.
1 second we had.
No.
That is insane. I cannot believe that just happened.
Good reactions, babes.
Well, the reaction's okay. The recovery's.
I mean, yeah.
He could have ended up.
But
off.
that guy is driving full speed without hazards
He was
on.
driving down this lane.
Yeah, but like without hazards on, he's going into the traffic, and he knows that.
What did he do? He must have caused an accident somewhere. That's
But how are you, like, shouldn't you stop, turn your hazards on,
Well,
or
he
like,
might just want to stop because there's no visibility, but he should have been getting over.
he should have been turning his hazards on and doing that.
Or he was waiting for a break. I don't even understand how and where he got in the wrong lane. And at us, like, holy shit, they swerved out of the front.
Like, you guys good? And it's like, damn.
I'm gonna give him like one of these, like, toot-toot.
Like a blinker. Just to give a perspective. This is, like, there's snow blowing
Oh,
completely.
he's going the same way we're going. I don't even know where the fucking lane is.
Yeah. It's treacherous out here. Yo, this could not have, I would have gone back home. I'm gonna be so for real. So thank you,
Swerved out
Ralph.
of the way.
woodpecker. So I just got this necklace from Zara during their sale, and how sick is it? It has a bunch of little skulls on it, and I just love it. It genuinely takes me back to my high school. The strobing is the it's the viral Home Depot light. But anyways, it takes me back to my high school days where I was a little punk rock kid, and I love it. I really love it. I know this is not for everyone, but it's for me, and I'm grooving with it, you know? Okay, I'm just sitting here minding my own business, going through my new planner. It's called Diary 2026 Imagining, and this is from the Redstone Press. They do one every single year. I actually got it way past January, like I got it like probably mid-Jan, and it was recommended by Lisa Eldridge because it's sick, honestly. Like, there's a bunch of art on all these different pages of different kinds of poetry, storytelling, and I really want to get back into all of that. I've completely fallen off, like a lot of us have, with the rise of dependence on the cell phone and all that stuff. Anyways, I was going through it because today was just, honestly, the last few days have just been kind of bad because just it's hard sometimes to tether away from the digital pull that we are all a part of, and like the orbit of just an abyss of watching other people's lives play out and just getting consumed by that. So it's been pretty depressing, and so I really want to just ground myself back. So I'm like, no better time than now to finally get started on my planner. And I was going through the art, legit. I was like, I literally looked around because I'm like, am I on the Truman Show? Like, what the hell? So this is an artwork, a piece of artwork by someone named William Blake, and it's of a person trying to climb the ladder to get to the moon or get the moon, and it literally says I want, in terms of the title, and it's from 17th May 1973. Okay, let me show you something that I drew, I think maybe 2-3 years ago or so, and I found it in my sketchbook. And it's so funny because last year when I was in England, my good friend Swati, she was asking me a bunch of questions to kind of figure out my personality. She also did this to my best friend Shilpa. Anyways, long story short, something about what defines your ambition, because she doesn't tell you the meaning of the question until you answer it, but it was just like, imagine a field, imagine like something about the moon, the ladder, where is everything in proximity to one another, right? I literally described the ladder going to the moon, and that image is so vivid in my head, and apparently that describes the level of your ambition, like how big your ambition is. And like, yes, my ambition is probably, delusional, as many would call it, and I'm like, that's fine. Like, so many things have worked out because of my delusion, but also so many things have not worked out but yet. Anyways, and then after coming back, I was just sorting through my things, and I found my sketchbook. Let me just get it one sec. So like I said, I found my sketchbook, and this was before I even went to England. Like I said, it was like probably from 2, 3 years ago. So I'm gonna show you side by side comparison. This is the planner, and this is the sketch I did a few years back. It's very elementary. Obviously, this is a beautiful, beautiful sketch. I'm not saying that mine is up to par of this, but it's still my thing. It came from my imagination, and it's of a girl, which is supposed to be me, in a field, the stairs going to the cloud. This one's going to the moon. And I wrote, pluck a dream and make it pluck a dream out and make it your truth. And there's like a lotus flower here. Lotus flowers are just very symbolic to me. Just, I don't know if it's the Indian in me, but that is wild. In Swati's questionnaire, I had said the moon. In this sketch, I have clouds. So, yeah, there are slight differences, but all of it is kind of in the same realm, in my opinion. I don't know, maybe this is a common concept, but I have never really seen anyone around me like describe their answer the way I did to Swati, nor have I seen anyone around me draw a similar sketch to this. What the hell? I really am like, I'm looking around to be like, is this the Truman Show? Am I in the Twilight Zone? What is going on? But like I said, maybe it's a common, concept. No idea. But this is just reminding me why art is so important, because I have been devoid of so many emotions the last few days and just been very down, right? And there's something about art, not something, we all know what it is. Art is grounding. The expression of different artists honestly brings us all together. Poetry, art, sketches, paintings, all of that is so important to our human condition and survival. And like going through this planner and seeing the different artworks, and honestly I think even engineering designs are considered artwork to me. I'll show you an example. But I think it's so important and necessary, especially in our day and age with the rise of AI and everything getting automated, and AI like being the graphic designer, artist. No, nothing will ever replace the human touch of like in a piece of art, whether it's a song, whether it's a painting, whether it's a sketch, whether it's just a concept that someone's drawing out or writing out. Nothing will replace it, okay? But anyway, so for example, this is the images of some engineering designs from I think the 1100s, of mechanical devices. Incredible, okay? So I think engineering is also art. Architecture is art. You know what I mean? Wow, I am kind of rambling, but this honestly was so necessary to me. I don't believe in coincidences, I really don't, but this was so needed for how I've been feeling the last few days and kind of just how I've been overall in the last little while in my life. This was so necessary for me to feel connected and for me to feel like, okay, even if I'm delusional, I ain't the only one. And there is power in that. There is like, like it's less lonely. So I just, what are the odds? Insane, insane. But yeah, like I said, this is the planner. By the time I post this video, it's going to be mid-Feb, but it's not too late to get it, in my opinion. So this is a planner. I still have to start using it. I am going to start using it. Anyways, this is how my Friday night's going. And that's gonna conclude the winter vlog. In many ways, it was absolutely great to not be in a deep slumber slash hibernation this winter. Learned a lot, experienced a lot, and am just grateful overall. But I could not be more excited for the warmer weather and for what the rest of the year is gonna bring.